Hey Toy Collectible fans, this is Fly Guy for TekSushi.com. Yet another G.I. Joe Ultimates Wave review. This time Budo, B-U-D-O. This is a figure I think it's came out way back in the Joe's line. I think we've seen him once or twice, but not very often. It has been promised for quite some time and never appeared. He caused quite a storm at the Comic-Con where he was shown in New York or San Diego. I cannot recall. I think it was San Diego. But just because of its samurai influence and just beautiful looking sculpture. The figure uses a little bit of storm shadow. I recognise a little bit of the upper torso. The legs, not quite so sure, but we've seen some of them with some of the ninja figures before. And all this armaments around there is new, I believe, in most parts anyway. Certainly a new head sculpt, that's for sure. He comes with a standard G.I. Joe stand, Hasbro China, that's all it says on the back, nothing to write home about. He also comes, let's take this helmet off because it's about to fall off, comes with the two standard samurai swords, Budo and Shoto, or whatever you call them. One means long and one means short sword or something, but two standard ninja swords there. A little bit of silver paint on them and some decent detail on the handles, you can just see. Now he comes with such a pile of kind of armament, I guess you could call it, to take off. It's a little hard to get the figure to sit properly. And in this case he's very yellow in the facial sculpt, but he's not quite as bad as that. A little bit tanned in reality. The camera's being a little bit unhelpful there. However, you can see all the detail on the sculpting of the figure, all that armament, a little bit of gold spattering across the figure there, on the shins too, and the black sashes on the forearms. So it's like slates on a roof. It's incredibly heavy looking, wieldy, unwieldy armour, so yeah, very detailed overall. Very nice to see all this stuff. Now it is removable, so let's begin to peel the layers away as we can. So I'm going to have to take the figure's head off. And while we're doing that, we'll just have a quick look at the helmet I should have shown you. Let's do that first actually. And zoom right in on that. There we go. So again, look at that black mask and the detail. It's very cool. And that just pops on the figure's head. And the detail of the horns there. And the kind of gold effect on them. Beautifully done. Look at that back, it's beautiful. Such a cool figure. He's a little hard to pose because of the all this armament, as I said, but still it's a beautiful looking piece. Now I got all my Joes at dorksidetoys.com. There'll be a link underneath the antlers if you're watching this on YouTube, straight to buy this figure. I believe there's some left. If you're very fortunate and you get along there quickly, you'll be able to grab one. I think they're a pretty decent low price, as is usual if I remember. Don't quote me, but I think it was under $10, so check it out. Definitely worth a figure. You have to add this to your Joes if you're a ninja fan. So that's part of the figure. As I said, I've taken the head off the figure. I'm now going to take off this large armament over the chest. It's got a seal somewhere. I just can't remember how to get this off. And so this is the Ultimates Wave by Hasbro. So-called Ultimates because of just the quality and accessories that they come with. And they're not kidding, Hasbro, when they do this. I wish they could do this in the Star Wars line. There's just a ton of accessories with these figures. If you've watched any other reviews, you'll see the weapons and the armament and all the bits and pieces that come with them. There's a lot, a hell of a lot. So there we go. That's the main piece off, and as you'll see there, it's pretty thick stuff, and very bulky. So that comes off, leaving underneath a little bit more flexible and realistic looking another piece of armament, which again can come off. So you've got lots of layers in this guy. You can see the clip, I've just undone that there. So I'm going to take that off as well, and you'll see there's not a great deal from memory to write home about. It was just plain black. But just for completeness, let's take it off. As you can see, we're doing it live, doing a Bill O'Reilly. Come on, get off. It's very hard plastic, so it's a little It's definitely awkward to remove this stuff. As you can see, I'm having a hell of a job here. Come on, over the headpiece. So the Ultimates Wave, as I said before, tons of accessories. This one really comes with all the armament you could possibly want on this guy. Oh, this is awkward to do. There we go. Finally. Whew. You don't want to take this. I mean, God, if he was in a fight, you don't want to take this off on in a hurry. So you can see the little sheath there. That allows the ninja sword to be slotted in. There is actually two. Once you put that on, there's another one on the other side, which allows. I'm sure I got two swords in there before. I did, didn't I? I did. There you go. Two swords. So nicely displayed in there. And as you can see, there's no back hole on the barrel of that, on the back of that, I should say, but he does have a peg in the back. So there you go. There's the Storm Shadow. I recognise the body underneath, just that upper torso there, but it's had all these extra bits moulded and bolted onto them. So I don't think they're removable. No, they're all moulded and part of the figure itself. Now this skirt I don't believe is removable. It's pretty much part of the upper part of the figure. I'll just give you a look underneath so you can see standard articulation on the figure. We've got those pins in the hips, double joints in the knees. You've got the vonkles down at the bottom, those rocking ankles that pivot every way, peg holes in the bottom. Should always talk about them more often. Swivel waist, swivel torso I should say. Ball joint with a hinge at the top of the shoulders, ball joint with a hinge at the elbows, and we've got those double, do we on this one? I don't think we do. We just have standard swivel. Oh no, we do. It's just a little bit hidden with the armour there, but it does have those double jointed swivel ankles. Ankles? It's late, by the way, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. It's wrists. There we go. To get to bed. So look, all that in this is a great looking figure. Again, it's one which you really need to kind of get all the equipment on that you want, and once he's posed and the mask is on, he looks rather cool. There we go. Let me just see if I can brighten that up a little. There you go. Little reflection for you. So a great figure. Again, if you love your ninjas, you've got to get this guy. He's pretty awesome. The facial sculpt itself, he's not the best. He looks a little miserable, but some detail is nice on him. And again, he's wearing a mask, so really, who cares? But great looking figure. Again, Ultimates Wave is pretty ultimate. Definitely check them out from Hasbro. There's lots more to come in reviews. Quite a few here, some very interesting ones, let me tell you. So let us know what you think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment, let us know. Are you collecting this guy? Are you passing? I remember when we did a TekSushi podcast, a couple of our guests at one point said, I need 10 of these, I'm going to customise them and do different colours. And is that you? Are you going to do that? Let us know. You can also join us if you like our stuff on Google Plus as +TekSushi, on Facebook as TekSushi, and on Twitter as @TekSushi. You can also check us out at teksushi.com. If you like the videos and you want to see more, hit subscribe and you will get all of these straight to your Google Plus and YouTube inbox before everybody else. That's it. We'll see you for more G.I. Joe reviews coming up soon. Ta.